Gentlemen and gentlemen, we are in the big leagues now. 10K trophies, holy moly, man. Finally. After being stuck at around the 8K range for about 2 months, you can check the channel history. It's just been 2 months of constant 8K. I've finally made it up to 10K, man. Holy smokes, man. The amount of Mega Knight players, ooh, that's actually the first time I've seen Berserker in mid ladder, but holy moly, man. It's insane, man. I'm brought to tears. I'm down in tears. I'm about to just fall down and start crying, man. I haven't posted in a solid 3 days, but that's alright, man. Hopefully that's alright. Cause I have been on the grind, man. Holy moly. Dude, honestly, 8K might be our, I think it's win conditions, Goblin Drill, and Berserker, so we should be able to take care of that pretty lightly, and let's just log that for minimal damage. Dude, so at this point, I've memorized nearly every single interaction with Hog Rider, Log, Skeleton Barrel. Maybe not all of them. I probably should have known. It's a bit late at night. I just wrote a 1500 paper in, a couple hours, so it's kind of rough. But hopefully, it's fine. Alright, Psycho Skeleton Barrel. Also, I finally found a way to sign up for the Supercell Creator Program. Yes! Oh my gosh. Supercell Creator Program is so difficult to use. No, not so difficult, but so something happened here. Let's find that. Let's try and get our maximum value out of that. So, okay, we still get a couple shots from Skeleton, which is awesome. So, let's actually log that and let's night that. So, the thing about the Supercell Creator Program. So, the reason if you've been a bit longer viewer of the channel, then I think a couple weeks ago, I was signing up for the Superstar Creator Program, and I was talking about oh yeah, I can't really sign up because it says I'm under 16. Well, I found a solution. Well, no, not a solution, but the reason why they said I was under 16, I think it was because my email for this channel is relatively new, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why. And let's snowball, and we do get a decent amount of death damage, which is kind of crazy. Alright, let's go for a late log to try and hit everything. Alright, awesome. I hit nothing. I hit everything. I'm the GOAT. Alright, let's go there. And I'm saving Evo skeletons for nothing. I am just saving it because I'm a bum. Okay, so I did sign up for the Supercell Creator Program, and let's try and take his heart before his Evo Furnace gets insane amount of value. So I signed up. I signed up for the program, and it's awesome, man. So I searched, I signed this NDA, and yes, I'm able to say that I signed NDA, and I searched it up. I got very studious about this. I searched up everything about what I can say and what I can't say, but I can say that I signed an NDA, which is basically a non-disclosure agreement, which says, hey, if Supercell gives me any information about I don't know, the future updates and stuff, I can't talk about it. So let's hopefully that fire card, that connects. That's wow, that is a third of my tower right there. Let's cannon right there. All right, so it's non-disclosure movement. Yeah, I feel like I haven't really seen any Supercell content creators ever actually talk about the how the content creation works. So I'm gonna try and talk about it on this channel. So, how the thing works is, no way I'm actually going to be losing to Goblin Drill Psycho. I refuse to believe that. Let's find that, and let's not try and take 0 damage on this cannon right there. Okay, awesome. We can win. We can win this. We cannot win this. It's over. Absolutely over. So, let's talk more about the Supercell Creator Content Program, because I feel like first game is a loss, but you know what? All great franchises, I don't even know. But as I was saying, yes, Supercell Content Creator Program. So, what happens is the minimum requirement for a Supercell content program is 100 subscribers on YouTube, 1,000 followers on TikTok, or 25 followers on Twitch. It's a honestly, I think it's a decent, at least for Twitch and YouTube. It's a pretty low bar to what's his wing? Damn, Berserker must be going crazy, because 2 Berserkers back to back, and I've never seen this many Berserkers in my life. All right, let's go Vines. Alright, so the content creator works. You need to have a minimum amount of followers or subscribers, and the second and only other condition you need to have is that you must be over the age of 16, which I am. So I applied for it. I applied for the program, and boom, they don't they was it you have to put in your channel information, and through the channel information, that's how they check if you're legit or not. So let's skeleton right there. And through checking your channel, they check my channel and they're like, all right, cool. You have over 100 subscribers on YouTube. We'll mercifully allow you, as the great content, as the great gods we are in Supercell, as in Supercell, to graciously allow you to be a part of our program, prestigious program. So I applied for the program and they said, yeah, all right, you're in. So here's how the thing works. And what's his win condition? What was the win condition? I can't remember. Oh, he did waste his ability though, which is awesome. So the content creation works like this. They give you, what was it? They get this little like accounting, and then the creator program thing, they have this little website where can I skeletons that? Yes, I can. They have this little website thing where it lets you kind of get rewards and stuff. I don't know, but let me try and think about it more. So what happens? So they have they call this thing called a Creator Content Academy, where I hope he's not running Lumberloon. All right, awesome. All right, that's the win condition. We found the win condition. That's awesome. All right, they have this thing called Content Creator Academy, where basically they have this little academy thing where they have a website and they basically tell you how to be a better content creator. And they're like, hey, this is how you content create. Oh, what? That is crazy. That insane missed time and he gets rewarded for that. That's crazy. But either way, yeah. There's an academy thing where they tell you how to be a good content creator. And in the content creator thing, if you do enough of these like lessons, then you can get this thing called Elixir, which is kind of funny. But you get Elixir for why he has 5 troops on the board. How is this fair? But they have these kinds of please don't connect. They have these Elixir things that you can connect if you do these little bounties, and these bounties include like they're basically just achievements. They're like, hey, if you reach this amount of subs, if you reach this amount of views, or if you reach this amount of that on TikTok, YouTube, or Twitch, then we will reward you with a certain amount of Elixir. And through this Elixir, you can use the Elixir to buy stuff and do giveaways. Giveaways are awesome because I really want to do giveaways, but giveaways, I don't really need to spend money on the giveaways. In fact, Supercell just gives it to us for free. So that's why in order to do giveaways, please subscribe. I need a minimum of, another thing, you need a minimum of like 1,000 subscribers, or there's a couple of requirements that you need to be able to, oh my gosh, to be able to be part of the program. So please, if you're watching, please subscribe so I can do giveaways, so you guys can benefit, I can benefit, and we can all be happy. All right, let's go Dark Goblin. All right, let's go for this might be chopped. All right, let's go Vines right there, and let's try and get a sneaky cannon out. All right, so yeah, as I was saying, you need with this Elixir you are able to do giveaways, which is honestly awesome. And you know what's not awesome? Not being a good player. So as I was saying, game's over. All right, let's keep talking. We're not gonna lose any trophies anyway. I want to talk about this on a live stream, but I couldn't live stream because I had hecka homework. By hecka homework, I mean I had a lot of doom scrolling to do. So with this program thing, not only can we creators do giveaways for Pass Royale, emotes, and a bunch of other cool stuff, but we can also hold that. All right, Vines, awesome. So not only can we do these awesome giveaways, but we can also put that magic archer at 1 HP. Let's go. But as I was saying, this guy is fatherless. Exclusive Echo likely has no parents and grew up with no loving family. All right, let's go for a log there. That was mean. I'm talking about me. One of the things for the Supercell Creator Program is just be nice. That's literally their thing. Their thing is, hey, be nice, be respectful, don't be mean in your content. And I just broke that rule, and I might be having my content creator provoked for saying mean stuff. Alright, so either way, let's do a knight there to not let that fisherman drag him, and let's actually go for a skeleton. Try and not bait the fisherman, because I love not being a master of baiting. I'm never saying that again. Alright, let's go for Vines right there. Alright, so as I was saying, yeah, they have a couple rules, and just, hey, be nice, hey, don't be mean. And of course, being the dummy I am, I already broke it multiple times by offending Elusive Echo for being an E-Golem player and saying he has no family. Alright, let's go for, alright, that should get a couple shots while the Hog Rider is getting some damage, and let's talk more about the creator code. So, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, requirements. So please subscribe so I can do giveaways, and it'll be all fun and giggles and stuff when we do giveaways. All right, so Now, saying another thing is when Supercell tells us, "Hey, when they give us information, we can't leak it," which is kind of obvious, I guess. Which yeah, it's pretty obvious. Hey, don't like leak our stuff because we're trying to do a win-win situation here. We Supercell wins because they get more content creators out there, and we win because we get exclusive content. So what else? What else can I not talk about? What was it? Oh yeah. Also, if I do talk about some stuff, or if I break the NDA, or if I be mean, then Supercell does have the privilege to immediately invoke my privileges of being a content creator, which honestly it's fair enough, pretty fair. And then let's go for a Vines right there. The insane Vines right there. You know what? Not even a broken card, completely skill based card. This is why I deserve 10K trophies, and I am speaking like this weirdly. Or I was watching this random short, and this one guy who reviews anime, he was, I don't know why I got him on my feed. I don't really get a lot of anime shorts, but this guy, he rated anime, and he talked in a quite an interesting manner. I should log that. I'm not gonna log that. And then Hog Rider there, I should have logged that, yes, but I will not because I am a Sigma mindset male, and I will take my tower because I'm a bum. Or as Vine's that. All right, so as I was saying, there's one anime guy who's talking about some. All right, hold that squeaker. Let's actually let the eagle connect because we have a bigger problem over there. And let's skeletons right into poison. Yes, yes. All right, and let's lose the game. You know what, let's make this a really long video. Fun fact is the longer videos are, the less likely people are to click on the video because the more time something takes, the less people want to spend time watching a longer video. Unless it's super entertaining, but how is this entertaining? I'm just yapping about some stuff. And I'm not even talking about like the same subject. I'm just jumping around subjects. Eagle them again? Come on, man. All right. So we probably know this whole deck. Ebar's battle healer, and then was it the Electro Dragon, and then yeah, so low-key all I know about this deck. And we miss. No, we don't. And arrows. Okay, let's cannon there. Let's prepare for the most elite defense. Elite. I keep saying elite as elite. So what was I talking about earlier? I was talking about something earlier, but I completely forgot what I was talking about. And let's log that, and let's do a Dark Goblin there and try and save our booty holes. All right, awesome. We do sneak away with a little bit of elixir. So as I was talking about Elixir, I can get Elixir from the creator code. So please subscribe so we can do more giveaways. And let's do that. Vines absolutely gets shred that guy. And let's go for evil skeletons and let's drag that up there. We know he has arrows, but hopefully he doesn't have arrows right now because, or as I was saying, the anime guy. Oh my goodness, he kept on speaking in the most strange tone I've ever heard. He kept going like, "All right, guys, today we are reviewing the anime of the year." Holy moly, the first episode got an 8.7. And instead of ending on like a low note, as they're supposed to do, like, "Hi guys, today we're reviewing the anime of the year." Instead of ending on a low note, he kept ending it on like a medium high-ish note. So he kept going like, "Oh my gosh, guys, we are reviewing the best anime of the year." It was low-key, it wasn't like super annoying, but it just kind of ticked my ears, I guess. Eyes. I mean, ears. Oh my gosh. Ears. I actually had the hardest time in my life trying to differentiate how to say ears and years. I don't struggle with it anymore because the Y has a yee sound, but still a struggle, man. Still a struggle. I know he doesn't have a building because he's playing Eagle Cycle and he obviously has no parents. And I mean he has a loving family because Supercell, please accept that. Please make me an official creator and don't invoke my privileges. Alright, let's go for Hog Rider. Does get solid one shot on the tower, and let's cycle skeletons, try and get the evil skeletons because evil skeletons does come in insanely clutch. He does have a giga. All right, let's go for. I was gonna say something, but I shouldn't have because we gotta be great content creators and not say mean stuff. All right, let's go for evil skeletons. There's clean up that over there, and let's actually go for a knight to drag all that there. Let's go for there, and let's actually go for a skeleton baron there, and let's go for vines right there to trap the e-barbs and the eagle limb, and let's also go for a log to start and save our dark golem, which we don't start. And holy moly, man, I am absolutely yapping my butt off, and we do save the dark goblin because we are the goat as a century, and we will try and save a tower using cannon over and over again. Let's try and use the vines, and thankfully, thanks to the eagle limb giving us infinite elixir, we do snag our first win at 10K, man. Holy moly. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be a long single night alone. 150 trophies. What the hell? That's a lot of trophies, man. All right. Well, see you guys next time.